I genuinely believed that I was gonna be a pilot one day. Wow, imagine that. Captain Nine.
Look at me, I'm the captain now.
That'd be quite a sight. When I was younger, like 7, 8, 9, around about that age, but back in primary school, my dream job at one point was to become a pilot. I was, so into like becoming a pilot, flying around the world. I had this family friend. I don't know how it works. I don't know if you go to like aviation school or whatever, but anyway, he was like planning on doing that. Like whenever we went to his house, like his iPad, I think, or like his tablet had a bunch of like airplane simulators and stuff. So I always used to play that. And so that's how I kind of at that age got into like the idea of becoming a pilot. I was like, oh damn, these airplane simulators are like really fun. Flying an airplane must be really cool and whatnot. That was how I was for like a few years. Unfortunately, me being the little curious little dude I was, one day like I was just bored, just chilling at home, trying to find something to watch. What appears on my TV? Oh, Aircrash investigations. And low-key, I don't know how I got hooked, but I just literally just started watching an episode one day. Like it was kind of interesting. I was a really weird 9-year-old. I was into documentaries, guys. Like I used to watch like not just airplane documentaries, I used to watch like war documentaries. Like I was into like all of those things. I don't know what happened. Anyway, I digress. I watched an episode of Aircrash investigations and I just kept watching more and watching more and watching more. And it got to a point where I was like, dang, flying on an airplane is like scary. 10-year-old me, I was calculating what I have to do to jump out of a plane to survive at freaking 35,000 feet in the air. Like I was doing all of that mental gymnastics, guys. Don't play with me. I was overthinking from day one, guys. It doesn't help the fact that a couple years ago, right, I think back in 2019, my sister, she ended up getting married. We were flying to Greece, for a wedding. Such a beautiful country, guys, by the way. We went to the island Zante. Such a great place. Good food, good vibes, good weather. Would definitely recommend. I think we were traveling from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, going all the way to Oman, Muscat in Oman. Things were chilling, things were cool. The journey was okay. And then as we got towards Muscat, right, for some reason, like, cause I was kind of like, how on some airlines, they have like entertainment, right? I don't know why, but me, I was just watching the flight journey. And then I noticed that as we we're getting closer to our destination, our plane started like doing circles around the destination. And I thought, yo, what's going on? What's this? I was sat with my mom and my sister. We were sat towards like the window seats, because you've got like your aisle seats and then you've got the seats on the side. We were on the side, and so I was in the middle. I think my sister was on one side, my mom was on the other side. I don't know who was at the window, but I know I was in the middle. As soon as I noticed that the plane was like doing circling around and stuff, like me, I was like 12 years old at the time. I was trying to investigate, figure out what's going on, right? I asked my sister, oh, like, what's going on and whatnot. And she wouldn't say a thing. She was just like praying silently. And then I asked my mom, what's going on? She didn't say a thing. She was just praying silently. So I was just going crazy. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, someone tell me something. I look around the plane, everyone's seeming like all moody and whatnot. I thought, what could possibly be happening? Surely like there's nothing serious going on or something, right? I was just put on edge because like I kept asking questions. I was like kind of bugging my mom or my sis, like, hey, what's going on? But they wouldn't say a thing. And yeah, I just didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, fast forward, we ended up landing safely, blah blah blah. Turns out what happened was one of the engines was like smoking a little bit, like it was kind of faulty. And so I think my sister was at the window seat and she saw the smoke, but she didn't want to say anything because she didn't want to like freak me out or anything. Hey man, in that moment, like I was thinking the worst. I'm like thinking, damn, am I gonna die? Am I seeing the Lord now? Like, what's going on? Hey, that's airplanes for you. Me and airplanes, yeah, we don't have a good relationship, let's just say that. I'm chill now, like I'm not scared of planes now, but back then, hey, I was in the trenches, bro. Like flashbacks and whatnot, you feel me? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. If you want more story times, just let me know and I'm gonna continue creating some more. But yeah guys, I'll catch you next time.